A very large parcel has arrived. Another Freego battery. It's come supplied with a key. Good man. Tape terminals, safety. And everything on the gauge. Note. This Freego belongs to Colin. He said there was no output on terminals, only millivolts. Yeah, if that. Let's have a look at the charger. Don't expect it to do anything, but I'll try. This is a common type of charger that comes with these Freegos. Sans 42 volts. Is that 3 amp? My blurry eyeballs. 3 amp. Let's see if the charger does anything when plugged in. Or just go straight to green. Straight to green. Nothing on the output. Time to take it apart, I think. This case is not the same as the very first one I did, but it's the same as the last one I did. That was Steve's battery. RE the clip on this. The first one I did was inside the housing. This one's pretty easy. Get that into the light. Just need to open that clip up like that. It should be the same on the other side. Fairly easy. Now what's inside? I'm sure this. Oh, this has got 18650s in it. Not pouch cells. Excellent. What was Mr. Burns say? Excellent. Do the hands. That's the configuration. So 4 in parallel, 10 in series, 36 volts. Let's do some measurements. I can't get all of those cells in shot. This pack is just too bloody long. But I measured all of these and found 2 problems. That's one group of cells. The first one next to it. It's 4.12. And the other will still be seen here. 3.6. There's one group that's low, and one group is basically dead. The 2 dodgy cell groups, marked in red, that one 0.5 volts, and this one 3.6. I'm going to see if I can bring these voltages up. I'll start with that one. I've had success with Samsungs before from low voltage, but those are 25Rs and these are 26Hs. I set my power supply 4.2 volts and 1 amp. It's hooked up to the 0.5 cell. Just going up. That's come out to about 3.5 volts. Stop that. I'll replace this now with an RC charger, radio control charger. This is on automatic cell selection. LiPo charge 2 amp. One S. 3.5 volts. Charge it up to full. Even though all of these cells are up over 3.5 volt now, I'm still not getting any outputs. I haven't disconnected anything. Strange. That's charged up to full. 0.2 volts. And I'll do the same on that one, 3.6 volts. Now that low voltage cell has been filled, I'll leave this now until tomorrow and see if these keep the voltage. I'll try a discharge test. The next day, the cell group that was at 3.6 volts, 4.1, cell group that was at 0.5, it's dropped back to 3.6, that's not good. I'll try and give it one more charge then. Try it one more charge. That's had its second charge now. So, up to 4.2 volt again. 6,750 milliamp hours in. Again, leave it till tomorrow, see if it drops voltage again. Checking the output connector. After all cells are brought up to 4.1s. There we go. Oh. Let's see if that one cell has held its charge now. So I'm measuring it on the charging wires I put on. Yeah, 4.1 volts. At last. Time for a discharge test. I'll explain these meters. This one is on the cell group that was low, 0.5 volts. This one's for overall current, overall pack voltage. Let's go for about 6 or 7 amps. 7 amps would be 280 watts. Oh, that's close enough. Oh, that voltage has dropped quite rapidly, the overall voltage. Let's see how long that runs for. Turning out 11:25. How long has that been? 12 minutes. That's been running for 30 minutes. It's a longer test than I usually give them. But this has to go back to Hartlepool, so it has to be right. I'll stop the test there. I'm off on holiday for a week, so I'll check these cell groups when I get back. Oops. So sorry for my nerves. That's now been standing for about 10 days. I think it wasn't about 3.7 volts. There we go. There's one next to it. They're all about the same. Was this the really low one, was it? Superb. Seeing that all cell groups are okay, I think I'll do a further discharge test on this and empty it completely, so I can have some idea what its capacity is. Same as before, go for about 6 amps, this time until it's empty. I think the last test had about half an hour. It's at 13:35. .3 amps. That's been running exactly 1 hour. It's dropped down to 32 volts. That's most of its useful capacity used up. I think I'll stop that test there. Now that's had an hour under load at 6 amps, make 6 amp hours, and half an hour at 6 amps, make 3 amp hours. So that's 9 amp hours. So can't see much wrong with this pack for a 10 amp hour rated. Just do a final voltage test on these recovered cell groups. 0.4, that was the 0.2 volt one. 3.4, the rest are about the same. The customer seemed happy with the test results, so I'll go ahead and put this back together. Just put the key in there to check the battery gauge. It should be empty, empty-ish. A quick blast with a supplied charger. No, you're not supposed to be green. You're empty. What's going on? Does it have to be different key position? Nothing? What's going on? Now it's charging. I just started to take the plug out. Let's push it back in. Can't get it to replicate the fault, can you? Okay, let's turn the charger off. Turn it back on, with the plug fully in. Ah, green red, okay. So it does charge. Voltage is rising, and charge is getting warm. Always a good sign something's charging. 36 odd volts. That's good enough as a storage charge to send it back. Half full. All back together, ready to go back to Colin. Give it a quick conclusion. I've done this, recovered a couple of groups of low cells, charged it, done a discharge test, even a capacity test of sorts, and testing Colin's USB output. And if that was useful or interesting or dull as dishwater, let me know, leave me a comment, leave me a like. As kids today, like. And of course, my bedtime snack.